put it somewhere. You know, you gotta have a shitting corner.
I mean, I doubt it'd be that hard to make a toilet. Obviously, you won't have a toilet to sit on, it'll just be a hole, but and just build a trench. Yeah.
It would be that. You'd build a trench, shit in it, and then when it's full, you fill it. You know, fill it over with soil so the smell doesn't radiate out. And then when we
Yeah.
do find
And then that
seeds from
soil
somewhere, that's
will flourish, yeah.
it'll flourish like fuck. It will flourish amazingly. Yeah, you shit in there, it'll grow, and then it'll last about 100 years on just that one shit pile, and that'll be one allotment. We can then make another shit pile in the ground, and off we go.
Yeah, yeah.
We just shit in a row.
The vegetation will bring birds, which we can smack over the head and eat.
This is thinking. This is planning something that's never gonna happen. This is great. So the shitting.
Never say never.
That's the shitting. There's the pissing. The masturbate. The whacking one off. We're gonna have to. I don't know. You'd have to. Oh, like a curfew.
What are you gonna wipe it on though?
On the shit. extra fertilization.
Cup it in your hand, just spread it over your thumb and then over your forehead. Simba. You like face painting it. Wait, you know what? Or you can use it as glue to stick stuff to you. See, look.
Use as glue to stick stuff together. That's
Yeah.
the bit that did it for me was the Simba. Yeah. Oh Christ. Okay. Okay. So that's the whacking one off, and you just. But you still got to put it into something. You just.
I know what you can put in.
Wipe it on your face. Go on.
Coconut.
Oh God. I can't breathe to make all the puns out of that.
Come on, innit? Keep the flesh on the inside. Where you go, and you have to pull out.
Keep the flesh. Oh God! So you have your own little flashlight. That'll be a fucking coconut that it would store the nut for you. Oh dear.
Have to remember to wash it out.
Oh God, yeah. You don't want to use that one as a mug. That would be yeah, that one you do not want to fill up with fresh water. You would not have a good day if you did that. Oh dear. So you'd have to have a coconut that's marked as the glue pot. Put it down as PVA, but just make sure no kids come along and rub it around on their hands. But I don't think they're going to do that because there ain't kids about. Oh dear, so that, oh dear. Obviously there's a privacy, privacy, best way. Just go into the sea. And then tell the other one that you're fishing. And really, you took your coconut with you. And do your business. If you find a fish, just go to town on the fish. Just grab it. Fucking.
Well, I'd be careful because it might think they have to work, and then you're fucked. That's teeth.
That's a big worm. That's teeth. That's a big worm, you know. There's gotta be fish without teeth out there. I mean, then again, you're just grabbing random fish. Fucking get a fucking. I might say an elk, a fucking eel or something.
Oh shit! There's a fish the size of that. Yeah.
Oh God. Or actually, there you go. Instead of using the sea salt to salt the fish, catch the fish, fuck the fish, and then the salt. The cum would add a salty taste to it. When you cook it, it's already pre-salted.
What, like fish sauce?
I fish sauce.
Oh, wait.
Oh god. I don't know what the fuck's fish sauce? Is there actually a sauce made out of fish?
Yeah.
Huh.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
know
if it's
that.
made out of fish, but
I did not know this. You've taught something to me. It probably is fish cum. It's
fish
whale
sauce is
cum.
a liquid made from fish or krill that have been coated in salt and fermented for up to 2 years.
Huh.
There you go.
So we got a rot down fit. What was it again?
Made from fish that has been coated in salt and fermented for up to 2 years.
Right, so you just get a fish. Oh, that must be fucking disgusting. It's just a rotten fish.
Well, it's mainly used in Asia, so
Oh my god, they do have some fucked up shit. So you have to just get, well, essentially you just get a sea fish and let it rot for 2 years and then eat it.
well, no, it's a sauce, so you dip stuff in it.
Or it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that I don't think the island's going to be a 2-year-old deal. I think it's gonna. So you got the shit, you got the drink. The food is fish or coconuts,
Coconut.
but I don't really want to accidentally pick up the wrong coconut, as it is a nut storage device. Oh, what are we gonna do about clothes?
Or what clothes you have there?
Yeah, but how long is
Well,
it?
the one you arrive on.
Yeah, but how many clothes you got? Like,
It's what you're wearing now.
yeah, but you want to wear that for the rest of your time?
This is literally all I wear. Every single day. It's just different clothing. The same colour.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I don't think it came out like you wanted, but I do know what you're trying to say.
I have one outfit.
Like, I mean, it. Fair enough. I mean, I'd be happy to go find some banana. I say banana leaves. It's trying to find fucking bananas. It's an island. We can't be sure. But then again, if you can find a bowl-shaped fucking rock, I think we can find a banana fucking tree.
Well, it depends where we are in the world.
Well, it does. Like, it's you know, because it might not be Madagascar. It's more likely to be an island that isn't actually on the maps. You know.
I mean, we could, for shelter, if at first it'll be like a shitty wooden thing, but you know,
Sorry, shelter.
after a while you could make it out of, clay, mold it.
I mean, that's a very good theory. I mean, shelter-wise, you could, yeah. I suppose you could find enough bamboo or some sort of wooden thing to use as the main structure. If you're clever, you could weave it, and then, like you say, get the manure, get the clay, rub it
Well, I'm not
over.
making out that shit.
Well, it will be a
I'm
very
not
shit
making a
house.
shit out.
Okay, well, okay, just get the clay then, rub it into the fucking whatever plant we've used to make it. And then,
Well, clay doesn't come from a plant. Hang on,
no, it comes, no, clay's out of the
it
ground.
comes from the sea.
Yes. You gotta have a plant to weave it and make some fancy. You can't just stack clay on top of itself.
Oh shit! You put enough clay on top of it, it's a very shitty wall.
You put enough clay on top, it would just be a mound of dirt.
Well, there you go.
There's only so for you, but then
Clay is good at holding heat, so you can make a little heat oven out of it. And there you go.
you've just solved the problem. That's how we make the bowl.
Yeah, see, look.
You make a clay bowl. The fire then bakes it so that then it goes hard. Then you can put the water in it, and off you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we can make glasses out of it and mugs.
I think
Clay is the way.
yes.
Clay is
Oh.
taking us out of the Stone Age.
It is to put us into the mud age, but the glass.
Clay. Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean like an actual see-through glass. I mean like the drinking there.
Yeah, but that's just a cup. We're not gonna make.
Oh, listen, I wasn't
Glass.
getting into specifics. I'm not.
Yeah, but
We
when
can
you say
make
glass, but glass is glass. 'Cause you can't just glass.
Glass is sand. You just fucking blast it.
Yeah, but you don't just sandblast it into a fucking fire and out comes the
Of
glass.
course you do.
No, you don't. You have to get it fucking hot. They use coal and I don't even know what else. There's a lot going on.
Oh no, no.
No, I'm sorry, but coal is something we're not going to find. All we got is. I mean, to be, you find very,
Well, there
very
might be
hot
a
burning wood.
dinosaur on there. You don't fucking know.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you, like you said earlier, make a clay oven, get the fire roaring, you get a draft
Yeah,
in there, it
there
will
might
get
be,
fucking
you
hot.
know, ships get wrecked all the time. You know, scrap coming in from the sea. You don't know what you're gonna find.
You don't, might even, you never know,
You
one
find
day,
them?
might find a fucking FedEx fucking box full of condoms, like you say.
Yeah,
Use condoms as well. Don't know why they're inside a FedEx
fill
box.
those up for water.
See, condom containers.
Never thought I'd ever hear that. But okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that they're a very good way of storing stuff, because you can fit like 2 or 3 litres of water in there and off you go.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
have you ever? They taste weird.
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
They smell weird. Alright.
Oh god, they taste weird, they smell weird, they look weird,
They do.
feel weird, they just...
They're slimy. Not nice. It is not nice.
Yeah, but I mean, so's the vaginal...
Well, if she doesn't shower, it's not fucking nice, I can tell you now. I can promise you that.
I'm worried where that conversation may go, and I don't know if I want to go down that path.
Mm.
Oh dear. So, we got the condoms, they can store the water.
I'll stick to the clay, I think. You can have your condom water.
Yeah, but they're gonna be great. And then if you get bored, you have fucking water condom fights.
Just call them water balloons.
I can't call them balloons because they are condoms. That's what they are. They have a job, and they're going to be used for a job they're not intended for.
Listen, if we get found, right, if the ship goes by and sees us, and then they just look on the floor and there's a bunch of condoms, they're going to think something else, so I'm not having that.
It's going to be like 2,000 condoms all just fucking
They're going to
ripped.
think we've been busy.
Surely they'll be thinking though, why do 2 gay people need condoms? Why would
so
a
I can
gay
take off
couple
and
need...
drink it.
You gotta be desperate. If you can't get around to boiling water and drinking coconut milk, you'd rather drink your own milk than... That's desperate. That is, like, seriously desperate. Fucking Jordan 3 days in.
We can use the condoms as nets to catch the fish.
Yeah, but no, it's not gonna work, is it? It's just...
Of course it will.
No, it won't, because condoms don't stay stretched.
Well, clearly.
Or are you on about, like, tying condoms to make a condom net?
No, just, see a fish, open it up. It's like taking a fish home from the mop, you know?
You know what I'm thinking? Yeah, I can just picture you doing it, and it'll just come out like you get bacon in shops. They're all vacuum packed.
Yeah.
You just get the fish.
It's
Just
like,
vacuum packs
when
the
you
fish
want
into the bag.
like a fish, like, it's at the carnival or something, you just take it home. Well, at the end of Finding Nemo when they're all in the bags.
Are they condoms?
I don't think so.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're very obviously bags. Bags.
They're like sandwich bag.
Yes, I haven't seen sandwich bags for years.
Nothing downstairs, I think.
I mean, you know, why even have why do we have to have the condoms? Why not just get sandwich bags?
Listen, we don't get to pick what washes up ashore.
Ah, that is true. Actually, yes, that is. It's more likely to be condoms that have been used than it is. Actually, that's another point. I probably don't want to be having drinking water in a used condom.
Well, you can tell if they're used. They're only in a packet.
True. True. Yeah.
Box of dildos. And dildo fights.
Again, if a ship just floats on by and just looks over and just sees the beach just covered in dildos,
two men just charging at each other.
wearing dildos as fucking like unicorns. Oh, I think. I mean, we'll.
Dildo jousting.
It'd be entertaining until someone come around the corner and we'd just be like, oh shit.
It's entertaining until one of you gets smacked in the face with a fucking cock. Look at his eye poked out with a fucking plastic dick.
Oh god, get to the hospital. Why? Oh god, how the hell did you do
What
this?
a
But you're
film.
right. Well, that is true. Yeah, I'm just hypothetically. This whole
That's
thing's
another thing to
hypothetical.
think about. If one of you gets hurt, how are you gonna deal with it?
That is true. You get if one of us gets hurt, I don't know what I'd do. Well, they've
What are
got
you gonna wipe your ass with? Hang on, we haven't asked the real questions here. Because I'm not getting a rash
from
on
coconut
my hand
fluff.
flour.
Oh god, you just no. Actually, it's quite an easy thing. You have a shit, then you go down to the sea and just wash your ass in the sea. But then, of course, then you
But
got
that's
shit
where I'm getting the
floating
fish
around.
from.
Yeah, it fertilizes the fish. Oh, don't forget as well, there will be seaweed
Well,
potentially. Good chance of seaweed. Whether or not it's poisonous is another matter. Well,
no
we
such thing as poison.
got to wipe your ass on something. That is yeah, I'm not gonna be wiping my ass on a rock. I ain't gonna pick up a stone and just scrape
Break off
it
some bark.
out. I honestly think if you just get a coconut, they have that hair on the outside. I think that's probably the softest you're ever gonna find in the middle of fucking nowhere. I mean, you got your socks, potentially.
Yeah, you just wring them out.
Yeah, you just bring them out. Then again, what I mean,
You could use these socks, put a coconut in one sock and a coconut in another, and time together. You got a bowler. Ebola, not Ebola.
yeah, I know what you say.
Well, good thing. There's no known poisonous seaweed, so we're
Oh,
good.
that's good. That is good. That is good. Known.
Cook that then.
Known shoe. Well, it should be fine. So you got that, but I mean, theoretically, you haven't actually got to wipe your ass because it's. I mean, you were saying about how it's nice feeling it, having a shit and feeling it. Just,
Yeah, but we may live on an island, yeah.
you gotta leave.
But I'm keeping my civilization. I'm not a fucking animal.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a lion.
So jacking off, jacking off into a coconut is fine. Oh, there's
Well,
more.
I'm not gonna. If I'm on an island, yeah, that's probably the furthest thing away from what I'm thinking.
Jacking off
Call
into
my
a
fat
fish.
master.
If I'm on a deserted island, I know after about a week, I'll be like, I'm gonna have a quick wank. When am I gonna do this? Shit, Tyler's just over there. I gotta try and.
Well, we could have half an island each. Like, we could just. Like, you live on one side and I live on the other. Or We build a wank shack.
As funny as that is, having a wank shack, we'd have to have separate wank. We'd have to have separate wank shacks, because if we had the same one and we went into it, you know that you sat there like, well, Zach's done it there. I don't really want to do this. You would have to build 2 wank shacks, so that's 2 more buildings we don't need. We need 2. I mean, you make the building your shelter to sleep in. We're gonna be on separate islands. I mean, you could just wank in your shelter.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna live in the same shelter.
Well,
So.
no, we're not. So there's no need for that. So realistically, that'd be fine. It'd just be no. But then you'd have to come into. I mean, if you dig a hole.
We're gonna have to come into something, yeah.
Yeah, but well, you know, yeah. If you dig a hole, just really quick, do your business in about within 30 seconds, and then cover it back up. That's sorted. And then I don't know. Or if you just put it into a pile in the corner and just let it fester for about a few months. See, I was thinking about you might be able to make cheese and then use the cheese to catch the fish. But I don't know if you want to be using cum cheese to be catching the fish you want to eat.
That's another thing we said earlier about turtles. When they come to lay their eggs,
Oh,
you 3 eggs.
that's a lot of eggs.
Can have an omelette.
Are they gonna? When they first lay eggs, are they actually running like normal eggs, or do they? They gotta be in there. This is a cell. And then it grows to a bud.
Cool.
Can you eat a turtle egg? I mean, you can eat
Edible.
ostrich eggs.
We asked 1,166 people, have you eaten turtle eggs? And 242 women and 424 men responded yes.
So yes, you can eat turtle eggs.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if you can catch the turtle that did it, what does a turtle taste like? Turtle, I suppose.
Does.
Sorry about that. That came out of nowhere.
Taste like.
So you got the. I mean, that ostrich I was eating, it definitely had a hint of chicken in it. It tasted a little bit like beef, but a lot like chicken. There was a very chickeny taste to it. And no one believes me when I said it had a chickeny taste. Just because they cooked chicken the previous day on the cooker doesn't mean that's the reason why it's chickeny. Probably.
It's like beef, and even after it's like beef.
What turtle?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So you got beef and eggs. If you blend up the turtle to make, you could then make minced turtle.
Yeah, but what are you blending it with?
Rocks. Just pound
Okay,
it out,
fair
you know. Or just shred it. Do it. Just use your hand, and let you just shred it. I don't know. Make shredded pork out of it, or shredded turtle, and then you can make little burgers out of it, and then you can cook the eggs with the burgers and have burger and eggs. We haven't got any bread. That's the only thing.
We can't really make bread.
No, bread's a limitation because you need flour, which means you need wheat, or well, it really is wheat. That's usually the only thing.
Yeah, and then you need a rising agent, like baking. No, not baking. No, yeast. You need yeast.
Well, no, you don't necessarily need a raising agent. You could still a raising, whichever the word is. You don't necessarily need that, long as a flour. What's in bread?
What, flour? Yeast. How? What's in bread?
How to make bread?
Salt, fat, and leavening agents such as yeast and baking.
What's the
Soda.
ingredients of bread? It just says flour and water. Perfect.
Mm.
Flour
Not
and
adding
water bread.
raisins.
Oh
Who adds?
my god.
Hang on, I'm sorry. Who adds onion to bread?
Onion to bread. Why the fuck would you do that? Who the fuck adds onions to bread?
There are only 4 ingredients in bread: yeast. No, hang on. Flour, yeast, water, and salt.
Okay. Well, salt we have, I think, just about enough to make some bread.
Water. If
Water.
there might be a river on the island, that's fresh water. You just need to.
Okay, if there was fresh water, then boiling would be a lot easier because it would just boil instantly. So that, you boil it. Is it like 2 minutes and it kills all the bacteria? Or sea salt? I'm pretty sure you have got to boil it all out, which is like a pain in the ass. If you then, yeah. So it'd just be the flour is the main thing. I mean, yeast, I suppose, that is a bit of a pain. Trying to find yeast. I mean, flour's going to be a cunt. It's chances
Well, I
of there
don't
being wheat.
even.
The chances of there being wheat on the island would be so rare. But who knows what's growing on this fucking island? You know, this imaginary island we've been talking about for probably too long now. It may have wheat, but let's say it doesn't, then we're fucked really. But when we got the turtles, which apparently is on the island, and we got their eggs, we got the fish.
You know, the seals.
I don't know. I feel like a seal would fuck you up.
I feel like a rock would fuck a seagull up, to be honest.
I mean,
Usually sock bowler.
yes.
Ain't gonna fucking where is it? Twat him on the head with a rock.
Yeah.
Fried seagull feet.
Do they have feet?
A delicacy. Of course they have fucking feet in the bed.
They just flop about.
Do you know what a seagull is?
Yeah, it's a little grey thing with. I suppose it's got 2 legs at the front, isn't it? And it just. I gotta look now, just to make sure in my head I got the right thing. Hang on. Seal. How do you spell seal? Seal.
A seal, you. Oh my god.
What are you saying then?
Seagull. The
I've got-
bird.
Several times I said seal because I was like, is he saying seagull or seal? And several times I said seal, and I was like, well, it's gotta be seal, and I'm just.
Earlier, I said there'll be birds like seagulls.
Okay, I didn't hear that bit. Okay, I zoned out and I heard seals. All right.
If seals could fly, I'd shit myself.
That's what I was saying. That'd fuck you up, you know. I don't know if I'd trust a seal. That little fucker was just. What the fuck is that? I've just found a photo of a seal with an eel in its nose. Poor bastard. A fucking eel in a seal's nose. Okay, well, okay, so you got the seagulls. No, I mean, there ain't necessarily going to be birds. Like, if it's a remote island, there isn't necessarily going to be birds on the island.
Well, birds migrate.
They might not
They'll
go
have to
to the
stop
north.
somewhere.
Yeah. No, they don't. I think they just fly. Fucking thousands of miles. They just go.
There's a possibility of birds.
Okay, there's a possibility of birds.
The same possibility of birds as there is turtles.
Okay, that's fair. That is a very fair statement. Like, I mean, fish, I am pretty sure will be there. It's the sea.
Yeah.
Now, what are the chances there'll be sharks?
Again, depends where we are.
Depends where we are. I think the likelihood of sharks would be the same sort of likelihood as turtles and birds. But you'd have to go.
I'd say that there's more of a chance of sharks.
Yeah, there would be. You'd have to go deeper water for there to be an issue.
No, they can swim quite shallow water.
Yeah, but there's a point where they're just gonna belly out. I mean, I suppose you get little sharks, but if you can get a little shark, it bites your leg. You just grab the cunt and just launch it onto the beach, and then it'll die, and then we got shark meat. Yes, one of us loses a leg, but it's a little baby shark.
Sharks can get into water as shallow as 5 or 6 feet deep.
Yeah, but are you gonna go into water that's 5 foot deep?
I probably won't go in the water unless I need to shower, to be honest.
I mean, I'm not gonna. How are you gonna have a shower in the sea? That doesn't.
Well, just get in there.
I know what you're
Give
saying,
yourself a weight.
but it get in there, have a shifty wank so no one sees.
Well, no, listen, you gotta stay away in the water. I'm not gonna be caught by a shark and whacking my knee. All that movement's gonna attract them. Or an eel. Do you know what a fucking eel's mouth looks like?
I do not. I don't think I've actually
You know,
looked at
I'm
an
not
eel's mouth.
getting my fucking pecker stuck in an eel. I'd rather get it
gotta
stuck
have a
in a
look.
can.
I gotta have
You
a
ever
look.
watched Alien, the movie?
No, not really.
It's basically got a smaller mouth inside its mouth that
Oh,
comes out.
Don't tell me. What the fuck is that
And
ugly bastard?
Like there's a video of a guy who gets his thumb inside an eel's mouth, and you can hear the thumb pop off him. Like you can hear the knuckle pop. I gotta
That's
try and
not
find
nice. I'm looking
eel
at many
feet.
horrible eel. See,
thumb.
that I'd be okay with watching. I don't want to watch the fucking ants going at the bloke's fucking dick. That's all up inside. Oh god! Oh no, I've just seen the eel with 2 mouths. What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh dude, yeah, you do not want your dick in there. That would. I'm not even sure how it would even get your dick stuck in an eel. But sharks are a possibility. But I'm not going to be in 5 foot deep water. I'm going to be maybe in 2 foot, 3 foot deep water. And then if you want to, you want to wash, just get down on the floor, and then away you go. You don't need to be in 5 foot deep water to have a wash. And then also, if there's going to be a stream, I'd rather be in the stream than the salt water. And there's a stream, I'm sure you'd be able to follow it up and find a pond or a lake or something. It probably isn't just going to be a straight path down to wherever.
It's hard times out there, you know? Whatever.
The sea. I don't know. Or maybe it will be.
Damn, I'm so stressed right now. I just want to do some fucking bench press.
So I'm trying to find this
Whatever.
fucking.
The what? Oh, what, the eel thumb crunching.
Yep.
This downturn's really getting to me, you know? Whatever.
This time of night, I always get really hot. I'm fine up until about 12:30, and then I just get hotter and hotter and hotter. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind that, but I do get hot. But the best bit about all of it is that you won't have to deal with people anymore. I mean,
No.
we got to deal with each other. But like we both know, we both know half the time. We know what we're like with people. We don't like people anyway. And like we'll have the separate side of the island. The middle can be like the commune area. If we feel like having a chat, doing whatever, we can meet there at like noon. And we'll know what time it is because the sun will be, above us. And that'll be all good. I just hope that. Oh god, man. Yeah. What about insects and shit there?
I mean, food source.
It is protein, but there can be some dangerous insects out there.
Well, what?
I don't know, there's some fucking spiders out there that you can't see that bites you and that's it, you're fucked. Or snake, I don't think it'd be snakes. Spiders are a possibility. It's stuff, I don't know what could be a possibility.
Spiders would be surely like, in the forest and not on the beach, right?
I mean, there are crabs.
Well, there you go. You could use the crab shell as a little bowl.
How are things?
Nah, see, you're thinking.
No, actually.
I mean, crabs, there's a low likelihood, but I think
I don't know how I'm gonna make ends meet. No
it's
one's
still
got
higher
money.
than everything else,
Rents are going
except
up,
for
prices
fish.
are up. We're fucked. I can't see
I do know how to cook crab.
I don't, and I hate crab, so that's your dinner.
Never tried it, but I know I have. You know, it's from an island.
I've
Uh,
nah,
much choice.
no, there's no choice at all, really.
It's crab, fish, or coconut. I don't like coconut, so.
I mean, I don't like coconut that much. I would have it once or twice, and then I'd be like, nah, I need that again. I'd have the fish. I mean, there's the whole variety of fish, but crab, I can't stand. I've tried crab. I don't understand why people like it. It's not a nice tasting meat.
Shrimp?
Shrimp. The chances of us catching shrimp are quite low, but shrimp, I have
It might
eaten
happen.
when I was younger. I did enjoy shrimp, and then I went off shrimp about 6 years ago, and I think I might be able to eat shrimp now. It was something I think the old gag reflex started to dislike it. A bit like mushrooms.
Ugh, yeah, don't know what shrimp.
I don't know what it
Just don't
is.
like the taste of mushroom.
I don't think it's the taste. The texture of them is what makes the old gag reflex start kicking in and really, yeah,
Oh, it's like rubbery.
yeah. You go to chew it and it's no, yeah, it's the gag. I just can't. So I can eat one or two mushrooms. When I get to the third or fourth, I then struggle to swallow without throwing up. Mushrooms, I do struggle.
How are we gonna catch the fish?
With the condoms. I mean, they
Maybe
do need
we're
to
not
wash
gonna have
up.
them. Like,
Yeah, we gotta have
straight
the.
off.
Catch
Could make a
fish.
spear, I guess.
You make a
But then
spear.
you've gotta be in the water, and you've gotta be good with that accuracy. And I don't think either of us are that good.
No, I mean theoretically, I mean if you go into the water, keep your arms under the water and just let them do that thing where the temperature of your hands go down to the temperature of the water.
Come to my place first, man.
times out there.
Then there's
Whatever.
you might be able to grab it, but it's a very low likelihood. Spearing is your closest shot. I'm not sure. We wouldn't be able to make a fishing rod.
I would say bow and arrow, but what are you gonna make the bow out of?
I fuck
You
knows.
need a string of some sort.
You would.
Elastic from your underwear, I guess? Pretty
Honestly,
sure.
any kind of stringy or elasticy things is going to be using our clothes, which we got to make sure the day that we end up on an island, we got to have a lot of clothing put on that day.
Whatever.
I mean, the elastic at the underwear. I mean, yeah, you got some boxers elastic that would work to an extent, but not necessarily that much. But it's less of the elastic that's what doing it. It's more the wood of the bow, isn't it? That's actually doing the springing, not the string.
Well, you need wood that's gonna be able to withstand the bend, the curve.
I mean, I mean, we haven't got to be 200 yards away from the fish. We can be about
No.
3 yards. So
But
we don't-
it still needs to be strong enough to pierce.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but fish aren't that hard. They're quite soft animals. I feel like a lot of things. I mean, if you chucked a rock at them, it wouldn't hit them. Yeah, I think like you said, the spearing, that puncture wound is going to kill it. But also, it's going to be fast enough that they can't move out the way of it.
I don't know, you throw a rock at them hard enough, the trauma might kill them.
It might do.
You think how killer whales kill things?
No.
Very interesting. I'll see if I can find the video.
Huh. Huh. Well,
Is this the video? I don't know, this is a very, very interesting podcast we've had though. Shame it wasn't recorded.
Oh, you weren't recording?
No, it was not.
I may have been.
Well, at least we got some of it though.
I was recording ever since when you said we should have been recording this. I was like, you know what? I am going to record this. And that time when whatever you were saying, was it coming in a coconut or something like that? It's a bit at the beginning of the recording. I was pissing myself. A, because it was funny because it's a coconut and all that. But it was because in my back of my head I was like, I'm recording this and Tyler doesn't know.
Well, there you go, there's the video. Yeah, and what a great way to start the video off as well. that will drag people into it.
It will. It will.
Showmanship. I was just born with it.